guys, this is a variation on the slips protocol. Today we're going to work on lateral slips. So let me show you how that looks like for each movement, and then I'll give you an idea of maybe a protocol that you can start, that you can try in terms of reps and times. So for a lateral back scale, this is what we're going to mean. I'm going to start here and I'm going to go as parallel as I can and hold. This is similar to the back scale in the sense that the spine, the hip, and the leg that is up are gonna be aligned, right? And so again, that should be a priority here. So if this is what I can hold with that alignment, good. If I can go a little bit farther, good. If I can go a little bit farther, even better. And see how far you can go. Just like the back scale is gonna be as much as a flexibility exercise as it is a balance and strength exercise, so be aware. For the front scale variation, this way lateral, in the front scale, the support leg and the spine stay in place and the leg that is in the air is the one that is moved. So we're gonna do the same here, but this time we're gonna go inside, right? And I'm gonna hold there, and you'll see that this is quite challenging. These two scales variations are gonna be working not so much the hamstrings and the hip flexors as the abductors and the adductors. So it's a good thing to have with the scales there, with your regular scale. Good, those are our lateral scales. So remember, points of performance there are just we're just trying to make them match the regular scales. Now let's go to LCT. The LCT is gonna be very straightforward. We're gonna try to do an LCT in which I'm going laterally. I'm gonna try to keep my trunk straight though. And I'm gonna do just one side right now. I mean, we could do both, but I use the bar, the pull-up bar because it makes it easier. But you can do this on any implement you want. So I'm gonna be here, stabilize, retract my shoulder blades, and then lateral L-sit. I can go that side or I can go this side. Of course, priority is to stay square. There's gonna be an amount of torsion, of course, but I'm trying to stay square. Very good, that is L-sit. You can do this with a tuck sit too. So if you usually for the L-sit, you're working on a tuck or a knee bend, use your same scaling. Good, for the inversions, there's a lot of variation here, but I think this one will be the most accessible for most people. So what we're going to do is we're gonna do a handstand, and then I'm just gonna rotate and hold myself, assist myself from just one side. There's a little trick here that I'll give you to help you out find that position. So good, kick up, find your position, then first rotate with your hands up, and then rotate your hips, right? Then you'll find the position, find your nice shape. I corrected myself there, and that is it. Hold. Go for both sides, and if you really focus on finding that hollow body position, the assist is going to be very interesting for you because it's going to be very unusual. That is an lateral inverted or lateral handstand, the whole wall assist. I don't know how to call it. Good. Then we have planks. So for lateral planks, these are very common movements. You probably have seen them a lot. Let me tell you how I coach these my athletes, and then we'll talk about some variations. So the best way to start is start your athletes with your legs in a scissor position. I don't know if you can see me there. And then if that is okay, I'm gonna come here, and by okay, what I mean is I wanna see the hips open and aligned, right? So most people it will be here or here. I wanna be there, right? And so if they cannot get there, make them scissor their legs. Good. Then leg up, then arm up, and then if you are up for a challenge, whoa. Lateral plank. So points of performance are always those hips. You saw me shaking there a little bit. I was a little bit away from the wall so that it's not just the compression that is helping me out. I have to stretch a little bit and work. Slips, and then the last one is a stretch here that I think is very useful. So you know how in your warm-ups you probably do a Spider-Man and rotation. That's something that like you usually don't pay any attention to. and we just go through the motion. So this is a lateral stretch that is gonna stretch your lat and the inside of your hips, and it's very good. So you're gonna start with a band here. You're gonna go into your lunge position, and you're gonna start with your the same hand that is up. You're gonna go down, rotate that palm, right? So rotate there and try to find some range, right? And so I'm letting that butt pull me, and I'm trying to bring my hips towards the ground, and I'm just gonna hang out there. This should feel pretty nice and not very intense. Good. Once I'm done with that side, I can go on this other side, and you'll see how I'm rotating my hand here, there, and the same thing. I'm gonna let that band pull me while trying to find some range there on my hips. This side is much harder than the other one, right? Facing this, so expect that. That's a nice side stretch. There's millions of side stretches that you can research on Google. That's just one that I think for the average CrossFitter will be very beneficial. Good, in terms of time protocols that you can use, anything that we have done for slips is gonna work. Just play with it, have fun, and give those sides of your body a little bit of a stimulus. We're so symmetrical all the time that going lateral is pretty fun. That is it, lateral slips, give it a try.